Hello everyone and welcome back. This week, as promised, we are going over how we decorate our living room with low waste practices. So buckle up and join me for a quick tour of this living room. All right, so let's start on this side of the living room. This table actually, and all of our couches and such were actually purchased new, but we have integrated some of our other decor items and our wood furniture, such as the piano here. My son did purchase the piano used. He saved up all his Christmas money, and since he's been playing for a few years, he wanted a real piano instead of the keyboard, so he has purchased this, and since purchasing a real piano, he has been playing so much more. My beautiful lamp up here, I did find when we moved into this house at a Goodwill. I think it was about $20, and it didn't have the lampshade on it. When we got new furniture a few months back, I almost got rid of this lamp. And when we brought the piano in, hold on, my timer is going off, my laundry's done. When we brought the piano in, my son needed a light in this room. We don't have any overhead lighting. I really like keeping, it's an argument between Scott and I a lot. I think he wants to put can lights or a fan or something in this room, but I really love the romanticism of having the natural light and then just the warm bulb of this light at night, and maybe a candle. So I like to keep everything pretty soft and natural in here. The stork, if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen the stork figurine over there. I recently found that as well secondhand and at a thrift store, and it was like $4, and I looked it up. The name of it online, it's a mid-century brass piece, and it is retailing online right now for far more than the $4.95 I paid for it. We have the little cute Airstream decoration up here that one of Scott's customers had brought in for us. So we like to keep it up there. I think it was such a thoughtful gift. On this side of the living room, we made our own coasters. We had some of the leftover tile my cousin made me, and I just put the little backing on, and these work perfect for our glass table here. And then this piece you've seen in other videos. This is my crystal, it was probably a candy dish originally, but it holds all of our handkerchiefs. And that is pretty much it on this side of the room. I did purchase these before I was living low waste. I purchased the wall decor new, so we have kept it. I have not found anything that fits on this wall better. We have tried to put different things up here, and nothing ever quite feels right. So these have been up since we moved into this house. All right, next we'll move to the other side of the room. All right, so our rug I did find at a local, as well as our couches. We have a local general store that is like a discount store where things didn't sell in maybe a Costco or whatever, and so they get sent to this local store and sold for far less than they would have originally. Our rug was purchased from there, and our couches as well. We got a killer deal. Instead of buying couches secondhand, as our kids are getting older and as we are getting older, we need something, or feel that we need something that is a little more comfortable. So We did want to purchase something new to us. These were probably a model set, but they all have their own USB ports, which is really great for teenagers and all of their things, and has served us well as we have been home so much this year. My pride and joy, and probably my favorite piece of furniture in this entire house, is this here. This is a Broyhill Brasilia piece. I found it, I knew we were decorating mid-century when we purchased this home and before we ever moved in. And I had seen this at a little antique pop-up store by our old condo. And it was just sitting outside, and I drove past and left and then went by on the weekend and it wasn't out there anymore. I ran through the whole store trying to find it. I didn't know what this piece was at the time, and I asked the lady and she said, oh, the guys are out front, they're getting ready to take all that furniture to the swap meet. It's already loaded. And I had to run out and convince the guys to open the U-Haul. Thank goodness it was close to the door and they could pull it out for me. And the woman sold it to me for $60. When I got it home, I opened it up and saw the name of the set, the piece, was the Broyhill Brasilia collection, and looked it up online, and people are selling them refinished for $1,600–1,800. And so and then looking into all of the other pieces in this set, I am such a proud owner. I love this piece. One day we are really going to clean her up, but there were even photos in this piece. It happened to be someone that went to my high school. I believe it was their grandparents' piece, the way that I could see the photos of them and the age of the piece. And so it's very interesting that someone that has crossed paths with me had a loved one that had once owned this piece. So that's my pride and joy. The cat tree over here, Cleo, that was earlier in the video, loves to scratch, and we haven't had a cat in the past that has done that. She just destroyed our last couch, which is why we had to upgrade. And so the cat tree I actually found at an estate sale. It was still in pretty good condition, and so it didn't smell bad. It didn't look like cats had really used it very much, but it's definitely older. But both of our cats actually have loved it. It's our first cat tower that we've ever owned. What else? When I was in my food share, this little plant was in my food share, and it was so sad. I've since rescued it. And I have some other odds and ends here that I've collected over time. I think that is pretty much it for the living room. I mean, it's the larger furniture that we have purchased, like the wood furniture, the piano, and the Broyhill piece that we have purchased secondhand. And then we just really keep it simple. That is the way that we keep things low waste and sustainable. I don't have a ton of throw pillows. We have very simple curtains. It's a small living room, so we try not to go overboard and have too much decor all over the place. So that is our living room tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Scott and I are going away this weekend to the local mountains to camp for our 14-year wedding anniversary. And so I'm going to take you guys along and show you the campground and the beauty of nature. So it may be a quiet vlog next week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye. like and subscribe for more videos.